I can't with this freaking company. I can't. First, Action Game Maker, which sucks ass. It just does. There's no other way to say it. It eats a whole bowl of dicks. It's not good. I can't stand Action Game Maker. The fact that they went with Godot is frustrating. Then there was RPG Maker Unite. Again, they used Unity as a backbone. They used Unity. Look how well that went. I don't know if you're familiar with it. So RPG Maker Unite didn't go very well. It couldn't be on Steam. That was part of the problem because it uses Unity. They're repeating the same issues. They're repeating the same issues. Same issues. What in the hell is wrong with this company? What the absolute hell? Okay. So the new RPG Maker that they just announced is called RPG Maker U2U. And so the producer made this whole thing on X or Twitter. I guess they realized it would probably get a whole lot more attention this way. Hello everyone, it's a pleasure to meet you all. I'm not gonna say what I think his name is pronounced, because that would be an English way of saying it. I'm pretty sure it's Ichinose. I bet you it's Ichinose. It's not Ichinose, it's Ichinose. I'm betting that's his name. It's Ichinose, the producer of RPG Maker U2U. I hope you're reading this today as a fan of the RPG Maker series. I am. Yeah, I knew to temper my expectations. I've already read some of this, and I knew to temper my expectations because they can't. I don't know what they're thinking. I don't know what's going through their minds. I'm trying not to sit here and be too horrible, but my God. I am absolutely thrilled to finally share details about our brand new project, RPG Maker U2U, with you for the very first time. To kick things off, I would like to introduce the core concepts and key features of this totally new engine. The birth of a completely new engine. They're lying. They lied right off the bat. It's not a new engine. It's not a new engine. It uses Unity. I'll get to that in a minute, but it's not built from scratch. It uses Unity. Okay? Unity. That's not built from scratch. Why would you make that lie? Why would you lie like that? You lied and then basically express that you lied initially. Oh my God, this company, I swear to God. Yeah, the RPG Maker U2U, pronounced U2U, that makes sense, is a brand new built from scratch engine. No, it's not. They admit it later on. The name U2U holds several meanings, one of which is up to you. Okay, sure. We chose this name to reflect our deep desire for you to use RPG Maker freely. Excuse me. Tailoring it perfectly to your own unique imagination, creative style. Are you sure? Anyhow, the new visual expression P2D, perspective 2D. Now, they're not saying whether or not you're forced to use this perspective 2D. They're calling it perspective 2D, but what it actually is the HD 2D style that has become popular as of late. But that's what it is. The graphical evolution you saw in our recent teaser trailer showcases a brand new visual technique we're calling P2D perspective 2D. The greatest strengths of perspective 2D are its ability, call it what you want, it's HD 2D, it's that sort of angular, sort of perspective, tilted, yeah. What was I saying? The greatest strengths of P2D are its ability to create a three-dimensional sense of depth and provide rich, expressive capabilities for effects spearheaded by advanced lighting. Simply put, P2D brings traditional 2D maps to life in a three-dimensional space to ensure creators and players can focus entirely on development and gameplay. We have adopted a fixed camera angle reminiscent of classic RPG Maker titles. This ensures players are always drawn into your story's world for the most beautiful and effective composition. I feel like that should be left up to the developer. the individual. And I'm hoping that's a thing. Maybe it's not. I don't have much hopes, honestly. I honestly don't have much hopes. So we are able to deliver this level of beautiful effects and sense of depth thanks to the use of Unity as the base engine. Unity as the base engine. So it's Unity. So you lied. Further up, when you said it was built from scratch, you lied. It's Unity. Come on. You're repeating the same mistakes you made with Unite. What is wrong with you? What are you thinking? This is, I'm sorry, I'm being obnoxious, but it's so freaking, it's so ridiculous. Oh. Anyhow, what was I saying? Effects spearheaded by advanced lighting. Simply put, Unity is the base engine. The P2D map editor create with the okay, so there's this. All right. My brain is busted right now. Create with a familiar feel of 2D RPG Maker. Okay. P2D is designed so that anyone can create with ease without any specialized knowledge, using almost the exact same intuitive feel as the 2D RPG makers. Building P2D maps is a straightforward process with clear steps. It's incredibly simple, yet offers endless possibilities for expression depending on your creativity. First, draw the base of the ground. So, okay, I see. They're trying to make it like current RPG Maker. Here's another thing I hope. I don't have much hopes, honestly, but here's what I hope. I hope that in the outside, what? Okay. I hope that somehow I can expand the auto tile functionality. I can't stand the auto tiles that have been around since RPG Maker VX. That is a horrible style. It's this weird, obnoxious. I'm not going to go into it, but anyhow, I really hope there's an option for that. It's probably not, but I wish there was. Just like in previous RPG makers, simply select a map tile and paint. That's all it takes to complete the base layers. From here, there's two different approaches you can choose. Approach 1, for those who want to create quickly. This is the standard method for rapidly building maps using pre-made completed objects. Step 1, select and place your favorite objects. Okay. We have prepared presets completed objects like buildings, streetlights, and okay. Just pick them from the list and place them on your map to instantly create your own unique town. Step 2, decorate them to your liking. Okay, that's cool, I guess. So they have like pre-made 3D stuff. And if that's the case, is there any way I can change the perspective a bit? Yeah, I want to do something like isometric maybe, or something. I don't know. You can adjust the shape of placed objects later or repaint them with different map tiles. Even with buildings of the exact same shape, adding a chimney, like in the image above, can completely change the atmosphere. Approach 2, for those who crave deep customization. Oh, thank God. If you're thinking presets aren't enough, I want to show off my originality. You can use block materials to build your very own custom objects from scratch. Combine blocks to create okay, so you can build a basic 3D object within the software. You probably using whatever freaking textures you want. I hope. You better let me use the textures I want. So you can put together these 3D objects and place them down in your work. That's the gist I'm getting here. I might be wrong. Combine convenient block materials to build your desired shape. We offer wall blocks, great for making ground and walls, tile blocks for simple shapes, and scale blocks ideal for crafting complex structures. Step 2, apply tiles to finalize the look. Okay, so yeah, you can use your own tiles. So does this mean if you're using these three-dimensional shapes and whatnot, does that mean I can possibly change the view a little bit? I would like that. Hell, I would like to be able to have a first person dungeon. Like, you gotta be allowed to do this stuff. Once your shape is complete, apply map tiles just like traditional map making to give it the perfect visual finish. Step 3, decorate. Okay. Beyond painting with tiles, you can place P2D objects like benches and planters to decorate your custom creations exactly as you envision. You can reuse RPG Maker assets. The official materials you've loved using in past RPG Maker titles, as well as the precious 2D assets you've spent time collecting and creating, can be reused with changes as decorations. You will be amazed to see how familiar map tiles and characters take on completely new expressions when placed within a space featuring dynamic lighting and 3D depth. Additionally, U2U comes preloaded with over 100 ready to use P2D maps ready out of the box. I really hope there's some way to maybe do things a little differently. Like, you gotta be able to change things up. Otherwise, everything's going to be kind of the same. You have to. How you utilize the new expressive power of P2D is entirely up to you. It would make me incredibly happy to enjoy these expanding possibilities together with all of you. Finally, please consider following our X account. I shouldn't be so negative. I'm still negative. I'm getting rid of the comment, but I'm not feeling too great about this. There are some cool things. I will admit that there are some cool things going on here. See, but look how you can turn it sideways right here, and I guess that's just to decorate it and place the textures, but I don't know. There's got to be more to this. There's possibly changing camera angle. Maybe other perspectives, like first person. Thank you. I'm trying to do a video and you're popping up saying stuff, Rocky. Thank you very much, Rocky. Thank you very much. Bye. But yeah, like, there's got to be more to this. There's gotta be more. I'm not too thrilled because they're using Unity. Again, if they're using Unity, that means you can't buy it off of yeah, if they're using Unity, that means it's not going to be available on Steam, and that was an issue before. So I'm not trying to be too negative about this. It's so frustrating. It is. I hate this that at the very start it's like that's a brand new engine built from it's a brand new built from scratch engine. No, it's not. You turn around later on and you go and you say it's Unity. It's Unity. What are you doing? So you lied. You said it's Unity. That's not a completely new engine. That's not an engine you made yourself. No, it's not. I don't know. I'm trying not to be too negative here, but what the hell? I don't like being lied and then going, "Oh yeah, sorry, we lied." It's using Unity. What? What is happening? What is happening, man? What is happening? I can't with this company. Yeah. Thanks to the use of Unity as the base engine. It's not a new engine then. It's Unity. You you can't you can't you can't do this. You can't. I'm sorry. You can't do this. You can't sit there and say we built a brand new engine and then turn around and go, it's Unity. What the hell is wrong with you? What is happening? Oh my god, that is so. I want to say it's deceptive, but it's not because they turn around basically admitted it without admitting, oh, well, it's Unity. It's not actually a new engine. It's Unity. Unity is the engine. You made something on. Oh. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. I'm sorry, I shouldn't be so negative. But with the way things have been going with this company, with the way things have been going, I can't understand this. And I know if they can't sell this on Steam, it's gonna affect sales. You gotta figure this stuff out, guys. You gotta figure this out stuff out. Problem is I don't think there's like an engine that they can use on Steam. You know, like they can't use a Valve made engine as a backbone. Because I don't know if there is a Valve made engine they can use as a backbone. I don't know. You know, and they can't use, and they, it would be far worse if they used Godot. Thank God it's not Godot. Holy hell, that would suck if it was Godot. Thank God it's not Godot. I'm Godot's. Oh, Godot is great if you're a professional, or if you're more professional. It's not great to use that as a base if you're trying to reach a casual audience, if you're trying to reach an audience who doesn't program. All right, Godot is great for professional type people. That is my problem with their choices of using Godot. And I know there's idiots who will come in and defend the hell out of Godot without realizing what I'm trying to say here. Godot, you got to understand the whole Maker series, RPG Maker series, and even like Pixel Game Maker. You have to understand these previous engines, the ease of use that they have, to understand why me and other people are frustrated, because they used a more, I want to say, a more professional engine, and then they don't change enough about the UI. At least with this, what I'm trying to say is, at least with this, it looks like they have a custom UI going on. You know, you're not, it doesn't look like it's going to be a huge pain in the butt. So there is at least that. That's why I said back when they made Unite, it's not as egregious. The sins of Unite are not as egregious as the sins of Action Game Maker. Action Game Maker's sins are many because they used Godot. Anyhow, tell me what you think in the comment sections, and I don't want comments directed at me. I don't want insults, and I just don't want arguments. Look, all right? I want to know what you think of this. I want to know what you think of this maker, okay? I want to know what you think of where it's going, where the company that works on this is going. Katakawa, and Katakawa owns the people that own this, so like if I try to go to the website, yeah, I got you. I have a Discord. Okay, so there's a Discord. Lovely. Let's join the Discord. We're gonna go ahead and join the Discord. We're gonna do that. We're gonna join the Discord. Did I join it? Am I already in RPG Maker? Is it just RPG Maker? It's RPG Maker. It's the RPG Maker. So it's not, yeah, it's not a special U2U Discord. It's, fudge. So I don't know. I don't want to be too negative. It is pretty cool. I will admit, I would hope that you can actually make your own textures. I want to make my own HD, I want to make some high definition textures, possibly. I don't know. I can't be too, yeah, sorry. You couldn't even see what I was doing. Yeah, so that's enough. This video is almost 20 minutes long. Yeah, I went to join their Discord, and it's just the RPG Maker Discord that I'm already in. Long video, I know, but thoughts are welcome. Let's just be civil. That's all I ask. Let's be civil. All right, I'm out.